Bonds hit from high. Hits it deep. It is out of here. 7:56. Bonds stands alone.
Now Booker with Tucker on him. Throws it up for 8. Shot blocked by Antetokounmpo. What a block from Giannis.
17 seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan, open. Chicago with the lead.
Minute remaining. And they're putting Curry in the pick and roll, trying to get him on Irving. Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown.
We're sending it in, Jerome. That's for damn sure.
Yes. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Taproom Sports Podcast. I am your host, Jordan. Stacks Lats. Joined, as always, with my guys, Mr. Swervin' Irving Washington, Mr. Big Ball and Ben Larson.
Sir.
How we doing tonight, fellas?
All right, chilling.
Can't complain. I did just see those City Connect hats that you were talking about right before we started, and damn, those Kansas City ones they're pretty dope.
Yeah, they're one of the cleaner ones for sure.
Yeah.
The Nike hasn't done a lot of teams justice with the City Connects, but there is a few that they've done very well on. Kansas City's one of them.
There's a couple City Connects from Kansas City, or like plays off the City Connect, that are just so dope.
Yeah.
Like they have the Royals R with the in that like lined
Oh no, yeah.
one that they do the KC with the
That's pretty
with
clean.
the crown on it. It's so dope.
That's pretty clean.
Good for them.
Well,
and then my Giants are trash. So that was all.
I mean, they scored like 16 runs yesterday. I mean, they were due for a little bit of regression.
I'm talking about the City Connect jerseys.
Oh yeah. The City,
Do the A's even have a City Connect jersey?
Not yet. They're only rolling out like 5 a year or 6.
Now it's gonna be Vegas, so
yeah. I would hope they would do one before though, because Oakland deserves it. You know what I mean?
yeah, fucking trash can.
Stop. They'd probably find a way to fuck them up though.
Oscar the Grouch jerseys for Oakland. I mean, both Irvs and I City Connect suck, so it'd only be right for yours to suck too.
I mean, the Dodgers might have the worst City Connect in all of baseball.
The Rockies are pretty damn bad.
Yeah, those Rockies ones are bad. I'm not a fan of the Mariners either. Mariners look like fucking softball joints too. Anyways, welcome to the show. We are here to talk Major League Baseball. We'll be breaking down a handful of games for Wednesday, May 31st slate of action. Usually Wednesdays have baseball basically from morning to night, which is the case tomorrow. Before we get started with baseball, though, I do have to mention we are being brought to you by Tavour. Make sure to go to Tavour.com or download the Tavour app straight to your mobile device. Use promo code TAPROOM for $10 off your first purchase of $25 or more. That's craft beer delivered straight to your front door. You don't even have to leave your seat. With that being said, before we get into the baseball, fellas, you know, we had the NBA Eastern Conference Finals wrap up. We had the NHL Western Conference Finals wrap up. So now we're getting ready for the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup Finals. Do I have any predictions from either of you on either of the NBA or NHL playoff series?
NBA starts tomorrow, right?
Thursday.
Oh, I thought I saw it tomorrow. I mean, Denver's going to steamroll. Denver was going to steamroll either team.
Denver's -4, like, depending on where you get it. I've seen -410 to -440 to win the series.
Jesus.
Yeah, pretty heavy.
Is it, what's the line on it, or the spread on it?
Game 1?
Yeah.
-8.5 right now.
8.5.
It opened at 7.5. It's been bet up an entire point.
Yikes. That's a lot of points.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Miami is coming off a 7-game series. Denver's had 9 days rest. They are playing in Denver, elevation. Teams coming off of Game 7 and Game 1 in the last 10 years are like 33 and 68 against the spread.
Yikes. So maybe that 8.5
Like
is okay.
33 and 57 or 33 and 67, one of the two.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I don't really remember. But I personally think it's going to be a fucking blowout Game 1. I just, it's asking a lot of Miami, dude.
Yeah.
And Denver's the way better team. Like, we talked about this on Temple of Hoop yesterday. Like, the one thing that stymied Boston in the series was Miami running a zone. And, like, Denver's the best team against the zone. Obviously, they have Nikola Jokic, who's, like, one of the best playmakers. And in a zone, if your center can play make, it makes everything a lot more easier. So, Miami's not going to be able to run a zone, which presents a lot of problems for them lineup-wise, because now they're not going to really be able to play your Duncan Robinsons and your Max Struces and your Kevin Loves, because they're not going to be able to guard anybody. So I think this is going to be honestly, I played Nuggets to win in 5 at plus 440. I also think if you can get Nuggets series minus 2.5 games, that's also a good bet. I think the Nuggets are going to I've said this every series Miami's played in, but Denver's definitely the best team they face, dude, for sure. And I would have picked Denver to beat Boston. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't matter who won that game. I was picking Denver to win the series. So I definitely think the better matchup for Denver, though, is Miami. So I like Denver.
I definitely agree with you on that. Not as much the kind of strength and grit on Miami as Boston had. So
yeah, and Boston, like, they're such a dumb basketball team, dude. Just like, it's hard to put into words how dumb they are, man. Like,
yeah, Charles Barkley called them dumbasses on national TV.
bro, so many unforced turnovers like throughout the series, and then it's like they're just
They
jacking up
refused
threes.
to stop shooting threes, no ball movement, no cutting to the basket. It got pretty bad in that second half.
Yep.
So I saw a little off topic here, but I saw a trade scenario that included Boston, included the Warriors, and included the Wizards. And the basis of it is got
Bradley Beal, Jaylen Brown, and who else?
And Jordan Poole. And then both I think it's both Boston and the Warriors throw in a first round pick. So
nah. I'll say this.
Like,
I'll say this right now, Ben. Jordan Poole's trade value is in that absolute fucking dumpster because of his contract.
That's why we're throwing in the first round pick there.
Yeah, but like, where would he go? To Washington?
Yeah, Washington gets 2 first round picks and Poole, and then the Warriors got Smart and and then Boston got Beal.
Well, what about Jaylen Brown?
Or sorry, Jaylen Brown. Sorry, not Marcus Smart. Jaylen Brown. What was it? Brown or was it Smart?
Is this a 2K trade?
I was gonna say, who made this trade? A Warriors content.
No, I saw it on. I think I saw it in SSAW posted today.
Oh, it probably was. It
must have been a Warriors fan. Later. It must have been a Warriors fan. I just like, if I'm Boston, like, I'm not trading Jaylen Brown and a first round pick for Bradley Beal. Like, that doesn't help me at all.
Okay.
Boston needs a point guard. They need a point guard desperately, dude. That's what they needed after last year. Like, they lost that Warriors series because they like averaged 16 turnovers a game.
Mm-hmm. Is Beal a shooting guard?
Yeah, he's a shooting guard. He's a pure shooting guard.
Gotcha.
And like, I would definitely trust him more playmaking than Jaylen Brown. Like, that's definitely for sure. But I think if I'm Boston, like, the only way I'm moving off Jaylen Brown is if I get,
legitimate point guard.
Like people are talking about trading Jaylen Brown to Portland for the number 3 pick because Scoot Henderson could be number 3 and he's a point guard, and like obviously he's not a veteran, but he would immediately come in and be an impactful player on that roster. So it'll be I don't know, dude. I think we're gonna see a lot. Jaylen Brown is definitely getting traded in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. And obviously the Warriors are gonna try and move Jordan Poole, but the Warriors don't have a GM right now. So
yeah. Do you think that adding a first round pick with Poole is enough to get him traded?
depends on what they're
at
getting
least a
back.
decent return.
That's what I'm saying. Like Jordan Poole in a first round pick isn't gonna get you back Jaylen Brown because that's like highway robbery. You'd have to move off like
your first round pick is going to be late.
Yeah, you'd have to move off multiple first. Like
Uh-huh.
personally, I don't know if they're gonna be able to move off of him. That's tough, and especially in like today's league where the salary cap is with the new CBA where it's like a hard cap, so like teams really can't go over the cap anymore. I don't know if a team wants to hard cap themselves by acquiring Jordan Poole, especially after the year he had. You know what I mean? Like he's coming off a very bad year.
Yeah.
But we'll see. There's definitely gonna be a lot of movement in my opinion in this offseason, man. Like NBA teams just watched 8 seed Miami Heat fucking make the finals. They're probably like, yo, this can't happen. Like
both Boston teams lost to an 8 seed in 7 games.
That's crazy. I saw a meme. It's a South Florida thing going into TD Garden and winning Game 7.
It's funny.
What do you guys think about the Stanley Cup? Right now, I'm seeing Vegas minus 135, Florida plus 115.
I think it goes 6 or 7 games, but the way how hot and how much momentum Florida got, I don't know. It's gonna take Aiden Hill having the best 6-7 games of his career.
Yeah.
For the Golden Knights to win this series.
Do you think having the layoff hurts Florida though?
Probably hurt them game 1, but if anything, but I don't think so because hockey players get right. Time off in hockey is easier than any other sport, in my opinion.
You think
Time
so?
off in hockey is beneficial, and Irv, you said the best 2 words there, Aiden Hill, and that's going to be the big decision part of this series. And I just don't see him, even with the play that he had in the final. I don't want to say the final game. Obviously, it was a shutout, but the 2 games. What was it? Game 3 and 4. In that series, it just wasn't. Or
Game 4 and 5. Yeah, 4 and 5.
It just wasn't up to par for what Florida is going to be coming at you with. Florida is a better defensive team, a better offensive team, and if they can get Bobrovsky to play like he did in the first, in the series that they just, trounced.
If he plays like he's been playing all playoffs, it's over.
Yeah, then that should be easy money to go Florida. And man, Dallas did exactly what at least I said they were going to do, and they beat down Vegas. That was a very hard fought series.
Man, they got dog walked at home in Game 6, dude. That is
absolutely, but it's still that was a very physical series. That was a lot of maybe not major injuries, but nagging injuries, and that's going to come back to haunt Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, I like Florida in the series. I just think they're so hot right now. Like Hansel's so hot right now. Love that movie. We need to get a sound clip of that one. All right, let's move into some baseball. First game we're going to talk about is a game that actually just wrapped up. The Pirates just won 2-1.
Yep.
This game starts at 1:40 or what is it? 1:45 Eastern.
12:45. 12:45 Pacific.
Pacific, yeah, my bad. 12:45 Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. We got the Pirates versus the Giants. We got Mitch Keller heading to the mound for Pittsburgh. He's 6-1 on the year with a 3.01 ERA, a 1.02 WHIP. Going against Alex Wood, who's 1-0 on the year, 3.51 ERA, 1.44 WHIP. Right now you can get Pittsburgh as a dog plus 115, San Francisco minus 140. The total is 8 here. What do you think about this one, Ben, being the Giants fan?
Yeah, this one's a little tough because of the way that Giants hit, because of the way that the Pirates hit the lefties. And Pirates are batting really well against lefties. And that's something that scares me for at least the first five of the series. I don't see Alex Wood going too deep into the game, but you've got a Pittsburgh team who's hitting 264 against lefties. Granted, May has been a lot less productive than April was, but they are seeing the ball coming out of those left-handed pitchers. So I'd lean first five towards Pittsburgh, and then really I can see this being an open ball game afterwards. So, both of these both of these pitchers have a very high ERA. Which I can see. I don't want to say
Mitch Keller
very
does not
high
have
ERA.
a high ERA. Mitch Keller's one of the best pitchers in the National League right now, Ben.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was 5.01 and 5.51. But I can see this. Yeah, I can see this going under here.
Well, I mean, the Pirates, they haven't really been scoring the ball too well.
Yeah.
The last 30 days, they've been a little offensively challenged. And when they do win games, they're winning a lot of close games.
Except for that. Oh no, sorry, that was San Francisco, Milwaukee. Except for that Seattle game.
Yeah, they had one game where they kind of went off, and it's kind of been a little bit of here and there since then. But I mean, Mitch Keller's been stellar, dude. 3.01 ERA, 3.06 xFIP, 3.14 Sierra. So like, it's basically everything's telling you like this is who this guy is. Like he's a top of the line front rotation type starter, dude. 11.14 K per nine, which is 30.5%, which is way above league average. I mean, that's elite status K percentage. And the Giants, like they do hit right-handed pitching very well. 109 WRC plus, 189 ISO, but they do have a very high K percentage, 25.2 K percentage, which is amongst the worst in Major League Baseball. They're like up there with the A's.
Mitch Keller strikes out a lot of guys.
Strikes out a lot of batters, which I think presents an issue for San Francisco here. Mitch Keller on the road too. He's been worse on the road, 3.79 ERA compared to 2.18 at home. But really that's because he got knocked around by Seattle last start. So after coming off that bad start against Seattle, I do see him pitching a little bit better here. The Pirates did go into their bullpen today, but the Giants also had a bullpen game. You know what I mean? So I definitely think that the Pirates' top relievers, guys like Bednar, Moretta probably won't pitch tomorrow because he pitched a couple innings today, but they still got a lot of guys in that bullpen, which is one of the top bullpens in baseball. They'll have a lot of guys available. I think at the plus price, I think I like Pittsburgh here, plus 115 to win this game. I don't know, man. The Giants have been playing well. They've been hitting the ball pretty well, but I think after they had that power outage the other day, they put up so many runs. Usually teams kind of stumble a little bit after putting up that many runs. So
that was the last time Alex Wood pitched.
On Monday they put up hella runs against Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay. I was looking at that 15-1 game.
Yeah, the difference is too, Alex Wood faced the Brewers that first time. The Brewers can't hit lefties for shit. I mean, they couldn't hit Yusei Kikuchi today, bro. I don't know. I just think this is more of a pick'em type game. So if you're giving me plus money on one of the teams, I'm gonna take that.
Mm-hmm.
So
especially with their ace on the bump.
Yep. So I would definitely take Pittsburgh plus 115 here. Or what do you think?
Yeah, it gotta be Pittsburgh or the under. Like you said, the Giants ain't really hitting righties too good right now. And Ben says the Pirates are hitting lefties pretty damn good right now. And the Pirates did lose that first game, and then ever since then, it seems like their pitching has adjusted to the hitting. Because they only gave up 1 run today, and then yesterday they gave up, I think, 2 or 3.
No, yesterday they gave up 14.
Yeah, yesterday they gave up a lot.
Wait, Monday. Okay, because the third game is tomorrow. So today they gave up 1. So yeah, plus Mitch Keller, they're hot, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just like the Pirates, just started hot and then they just regress super, super back to the mean. They just gotta start winning close games because they lose a lot of close games. So that comes down to hitting and pitching. So like you said, they high leverage guys gonna be available. Woods, you don't know what you're gonna get from him. It's either gonna be all good or it's gonna be all bad. So, and I'll lean towards. I wouldn't probably say all bad, but I definitely think the Pirates gonna score some runs because they hit left-handers pretty good. So, like you said, but at the plus money, you either got to take. Honestly, I would probably take the under first 5, or I would take for the full game. I'll take the Pirates money line.
Giants are 9-15 when they're favorites. It's crazy.
Is the wind blowing out tomorrow?
The wind is
Probably a little bit.
12 miles per hour to right field,
Which means that it's basically blowing in.
Yeah, the under might be lovely if the wind is blowing in.
Dude, Alex Wood has crazy splits, dude, against right-handed and left-handed hitters. Against right-handed hitters, he's given up a 373 WOBA. Against left-handed hitters, a 163. That's pretty crazy.
Ooh, high humidity, so the ball might be. Guys, might want to go over. Ball is blowing out at 12 miles an hour, and humidity is going to be at 70%.
70% humidity in San Francisco?
Yep.
You know what that means, right?
What the fuck?
Global warming.
That's fucking weird. Interesting current events.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pittsburgh against left-handed hitters, 104 WRC plus, 148 ISO. I mean, they haven't been great. They've been above average, but they haven't been, like, stellar against lefties. I don't know. I just think for the plus money, you got to take the Pirates. I think this is more of a pick-em game. This is a little disrespectful to the Pirates here, I believe.
Well, they're putting a lot of emphasis on that last start that Alex Wood had.
Yeah, and Mitch Keller's coming off his worst start of the year, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to our next game. We got San Diego at Miami. I mean, dude, Skip Schumacher just with a mind-boggling managerial move today, which cost the Marlins the game. Sandy Alcantara is at like almost 100 pitches, leaves him in the 7th inning, gives up 3 consecutive hits, pulls him. Very next batter fucking ties the game, and then that's all she wrote. Fucking the Padres had a 5-run top of the 9th. Just boneheaded manager. Like, Sandy should have never seen the 7th inning, dude, and it cost them the game. They had a 4-2 lead, dude, and over because of that managerial move. And I don't want to like harp on Skip Schumacher too much because he has made a lot of good decisions, but this is the 5th time this year he's left Sandy in too long, and it's cost him a win. Like, I don't know why he gives Sandy this leeway. If it's because he won a Cy Young, like, yo, he ain't that dude this year, bro. Like, I don't know what you've been watching that we're all watching, but nasty stuff. Who's starting for San Diego tomorrow?
Blake Snell.
So we got Snell going on the mound against Braxton Garrett. On this website,
Overgang.
On here it has what time is the game at? 3:30.
3:30 Pacific, 3:40 Pacific. Yeah.
That's at night, so it's tough to fade Snell at night. But Yeah, right now Miami, it's they're at even money plus 100. San Diego minus 120. The total's at 8.5. What do you guys think about this one?
So initial lean is San Diego first five. Marlins first five with Braxton Garrett on the hill. Other than his start against Atlanta, his starts haven't been that bad. That 4 1/3 where he allowed 11 earned really does kind of mess up his numbers there. So I definitely lean towards Marlins here, but I also like the over because Blake Snell, he's been letting a lot of runs in every single game. His last one was his best starting, but that was against Washington. Let's be real.
Well, Washington hits lefties well though.
Yeah.
Washington is 8th in WRC plus against left-handed hitting. So you always
6 against Boston, 2 in his last 2 starts against the Dodgers, 3 against Cincinnati, 2 Chicago, 2 Atlanta, 3 Mets, 4 Atlanta, 3 Chicago.
I think Blake Snell's biggest problem is he walks too many hitters, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He walks way too many hitters, and Miami actually has a pretty low walk percentage. They only walk 6% of the time against lefties. They don't strike out a ton against lefties either, and they have a 119 WRC plus with a 347 WOBA, so they do hit lefties pretty well. Jorge Soler has a 277 WRC plus against lefties this year. Garrett Cooper a 153, Nick Fortes 211. I mean, this whole team, Brian De La Cruz, just up and down the lineup. Even Luis Arias, who's a left-handed hitter, is hitting lefties well. Yep. So, I mean, this is a heavy right-handed hitting lineup, and they hit lefties well. Like, that's what they...
Miami almost hits lefties at 300, 298 average.
My only concern backing Miami, though, dude, is that they did use a lot of their high-leverage guys today, starting in the 7th inning after Sandy. So they, God damn it, I'm trying to pull it up. So they used
Scott for an inning, Charigos for a third, Nardi for a third.
It's
Floro didn't even get. What's that?
It's Chargois.
Chargo, and Ho win an inning.
As long as Floro don't ever see the fucking mound again.
Yeah.
So Tanner Scott probably definitely won't pitch tomorrow. He pitched 21 pitches. Everybody else I think is available, but Dylan Floro definitely cannot pitch again, dude. He was.
And San Diego did use a lot of their bullpen today.
Yeah,
too.
San Diego did. They did as well. They used
Tapia win an inning, Hill win an inning, Wilson win an inning, Martinez win an inning, and Honeywell win an inning.
Yeah, Wilson, Martinez, and Honeywell are 3 of their better pitchers. So is Hill, but they didn't use Haters. So Haters definitely available tomorrow. But if he doesn't have a lead, you won't see him.
Yeah.
So I think it's imperative that that Miami gets a lead here. I'm not opposed to the over though, Ben. I think that's actually a pretty good play at over 8.
Mm-hmm.
Given the fact that Braxton Garrett his xFIP is a 3.58. Sierra is also in that neighborhood, so 3.79. So definitely he's due for some positive regression, but I mean Blake Snell is just fucking 4.9 Sierra, 4.71 xFIP, striking out 23% of the batters, but walking 14%, dude.
Damn, that's a lot.
Giving up 36% hard contact. Braxton Garrett gives up a lot of hard contact too. San Diego, though, against left-handed hitters, they're not really hitting the ball very hard. 26% hard contact. So I definitely like and San Diego's back half of their lineup is so bad, bro. It's like, dude, they got Rougned Odor hitting back there. Fucking it's a bunch of just not good hitters.
Even
dude.
Matt Carpenter is playing like trash right now.
Trent Grisham only hit well in the playoffs, so
Yeah.
other than that, he's gonna be below the Mason Dixon line.
Yeah. 196. Nola's batting 130. Sanchez 200. Carpenter 184. Odor 200.
He's the definition of defense keeps you in the majors.
Yeah.
Who, Odor?
Cronenworth 209.
Nola. Ain't he a catcher?
Oh yeah.
Him and Austin Barnes.
Yeah, both those fucking dudes suck.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at this team, other than Tatis, Soto, and Bogart, like, and maybe Kim, there's no offensive. I mean, granted, that's a lot of big names there, but there's no depth offensively on this team.
Yeah, bro, I'm with I like the Mar. I'm actually putting the bet in right now. I like Miami tomorrow. I'm just gonna continue fading the Padres, dude, because they're not that good.
Yeah.
All the way around. And at some point they'll probably figure it out and it'll probably come bite me in the ass. But I mean, like, today they shouldn't have won that game, dude. Like, a managerial mistake cost them that game. They don't put Sandy out there for the 7th. Miami probably wins this game, dude.
Yep.
So I like Miami there. I also lean the over as well there, Ben. I think you're onto something with that over. Might not get to the window with it, but I definitely think you got something there. All right, let's move on to the next game. We got the Milwaukee Brewers heading into Toronto. They dropped the first one today, 7-2, with Yusei Kikuchi on the mound. Milwaukee will be sending Tehran to the mound. He's 0-1 with a 1.8 ERA and a 1 WHIP. He'll be opposing Alek Manoah, who's 1-5 on the year, 5.53 ERA, 1.79 WHIP. His ERA is almost as high as his weight. What do you guys think about
Damn, that's a low blow right there.
Hey, telling you, man. Bro's struggling. What do you guys think about this game here?
As a fellow
Well, when he's
chunky
pitching, the over never lets you down. So I'll say bet that over.
Winker and Adames are both out for this game, which is a tough blow.
Let's see. Tehran has only pitched one start.
Yep.
5 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 5 Ks. Ugh, Manoah, Jesus Christ.
I think this is
take that over, man.
I think this is Manoah's bounce back, though, dude. If there's ever a get right time, it's to face a dog shit fucking Brewers team that can't hit fucking beach ball, dude.
I mean,
they're missing 2 of their best hitters right now. Winker and Adames both not in this gonna be in this game.
Lean the Blue Jays, slight lean. I can't trust Manoah, man.
Yeah, it is tough to trust Manoah. So against right-handed hitting, I mean,
over
fuck, dude.
9.5.
Winker and Adames have not been that good this year, so maybe it's a good thing neither of those dudes are playing. Might have to take the Brewers here. Might be a plug your nose type play against Manoah.
Yeah, Manoah's bad.
Oh yeah, dude. His numbers are atrocious, bro. You look at these 5.53 ERA with a 5.86 xFIP, 6.3 walks per 9. That's 15% of the batters he faces. He's walking. He's almost walking as many batters as he's striking out. 18% K rate. 5.79 Sierra. I mean, this guy he hasn't been good at all. Dude, every start he's given up, it seems like 3 or more runs a game. At least in 5 innings or more. 5 innings or less. I mean, he walked 5 batters in 3 innings against the Rays last start.
Yep. Yeah, 7 and 4 against the Yankees.
He's just not pitching good, dude.
Doesn't have the
312
stuff, yeah.
BABIP, balls in play. Julio Teheran, I mean, we only have 1 game sample size. And the dude's kind of mid, but
So do we go? I think the best bet here is under 9.5
why under?
because Milwaukee can't score,
That's okay, good point.
and I mean Toronto's going to be going up a pitcher who was good in his first start.
But
And
Toronto can score, dude.
They can,
And against right-handed hitting,
but they're going to have to put up 9.
I mean, I wouldn't put them past them. They're the 3rd best team against right-handed hitting, 166 ISO, 113 WRC plus.
Other than that,
I don't know.
Out of Tampa Bay, they haven't put up 9 in a long time.
I mean, you look at Milwaukee, dude. They put up 2 runs today, 7 runs against San Francisco on Sunday. But before that, they put up 1 run, 0 runs, then 4, 6, 2, 6, 4. Man, I kind of lean Milwaukee here, bro. I just minus 190 for Alek Manoah, dude. That no, not plus 160 Brewers. Yeah, sign me up. Manoah shouldn't be getting minus $1.90 right now. That's insane, bro. He's 1 in 5. Like,
Yeah.
what are we
He's been
doing?
pitching pretty bad, man.
But you've got 2 of your better hitters for Milwaukee out.
I don't even care. Find a way to get it done, dude. You cannot let Alek Manoah dog walk you.
And really, their offense is sad that they're 2 of their better hitters batting .205.
Well, actually, I was looking at it. Jesse Winker only a 59 WRC plus. Willie Adames 84. So really, they're 2 of their worst hitters.
Yeah, Winker is a -6 WAR, -0.6 WAR.
Oof.
Yeah, so it's okay that he's out. We'll put fucking Luke Voigt into bat for him.
Is Luke Voigt hurt?
Oh, he's played 22 games this year, so maybe. Randy Tellez just outplayed him at first.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. Is he plays the same position as another dude that can't play another position.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh no, Luke Voigt has been designated for assignment.
Oh snap!
Damn.
Ouch.
So he's not even on the roster, which is crazy because if he's actually one of their better hitters this year.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, what the fuck is this team doing?
Where are they gonna put as their DH tomorrow?
We'll definitely have Rowdy out there.
Is it Brosseau? Backup third baseman? Caratini, maybe?
Yeah. Terang.
He's playing second. Oh no, Owen Miller. Never mind. So yeah, it could be Terang, could be Owen Miller.
They'll figure it out.
Well, one of them's gonna have to play shortstop.
Yeah,
Thomas is out, so
yeah, with not having Adames.
yeah. I think we're gonna see Brosseau.
They'll be all right. Plus 160, man. I'm not laying $1.90 for Alek Manoah, dude. I'm sorry, bro. It just can't. It can't happen. Can't and it won't happen. Or what do you think?
Yeah, there's no way I'm putting any money on Manoah. It's either over, but you said both these lineups are hitting like dog shit, so you gotta go with. You gotta go with the Brewers. Manoah's 1 in 5 and hasn't looked good in none of his starts.
Yeah, he really hasn't, dude. It's been
I think all his starts, the over hits by like the third or fourth inning.
He had one good start. Yeah, he had one good start. And then his team fucked him over on a second start. So
his one good start though. How many walks did he have?
5, 7 innings, 5 walks,
Yeah, that's not good.
2 hits, no runs against the Yankees. And then Boston, he went 5, but 2 earned, 5 runs. So, 8 hits, but 3 of those runs were unearned. So that's gonna
It's insane, dude.
twist that dagger there.
That's insanity. All right, let's move on to our next game. We got the Phillies at the Mets. The Mets have taken 2 straight. Or actually, no, they just played one. They won 2-0 today. Ranger Suarez was on the hill against Kodai Senga. Senga went 7 strong innings. Now we get Aaron Nola for the Phillies, who has a 4.59 ERA, 1.12 WHIP. He'll be opposing Carlos Carrasco, who's 1-2 on the year with a 6.75 WHIP. Currently, Philly is the favorite, minus 125. The Mets plus $1.05, and the total's at 8.5. Juice to the over. What do you guys think about this one?
Irv, go ahead. I'm pulling up a picture.
So it's both of these teams are Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It was only 2 total runs scored today, so probably expect 15 or 20 tomorrow. But I'm just
I mean, you do have Nola and Carrasco on the hill, so
yeah,
very
Nola,
well could.
With Carrasco on the hill, dude gets hit and hit hard. I think his ERA is like 8 right now, so
He's actually good against left-handed hitters, surprisingly.
yeah. So and Nola has definitely not looked like the pitcher he was last year, but I gotta trust him more than Carrasco for sure.
He's only given up 32% hard hit, which isn't like terrible. Nola's only given up 28%. 4.13 Sierra. The thing with Carrasco, though, that's really interesting when you dig into his splits, dude, he's better against left-handed hitters than he is right-handed hitters, and the Phillies have a very dominant left-handed hitting lineup. Well, they're pretty balanced, but, Bryce Harper, Schwarber, and also Carlos Carrasco, he'll be at home. He has a 10.24 ERA at home this year, which isn't very good. But at home he has, man, he got lit up by the Guardians, dude. Whew. And the Marlins.
Yeah. I'm kind of feeling that over, honestly.
Yeah.
I want to see something real quick. Yeah, you think they all bust out tomorrow?
Fuck, man. What's the game line at? 8.5?
Yep.
I can see this going over. I don't necessarily think it's best bet material, but I can with both of these pitchers. I mean, Nola has let out a lot of runs, but again, that's a lot of the time. That's third time through the lineup because he's going deep into the game.
Yeah, but we knew last year he couldn't pitch deep into games. He was like one of the worst pitchers third time through the lineup. And here he is.
Yeah.
Here he is this year. First time through the lineup, 4 ERA. Second time, 4.56. Third time, 5.49. So like he can't go 4 times through the lineup, dude.
Yeah.
He's got to get out of there before then. Which is why, like, if I'm a bet, I honestly definitely think the over is definitely in play here. Neither of the bullpens are spectacular.
How many pitchers did they go through today? Let's see.
So on the season,
They didn't go. I mean, Senga went 7.
Yeah, Senga went
Ottavino
deep.
went an inning, and Robertson went an inning. And then Suarez went 6 2/3. Brogdon went an inning, and Marte went an inning.
And these are two of the worst. These are two of the bottom half of the league bullpens. They both have over a 4 ERA in their bullpen. So I definitely not opposed to the over at all.
Yeah.
If I was gonna play this game, I'd probably play. It's tough to fade Philly in this spot, considering that they're coming off 2 losses and they're coming off a shutout. But
I think you could go Philly first 5 here.
Kind of lean.
Because, again, Nola, it's the 3rd time around the order.
Yeah, but you can get 3rd time through the order in the first 5.
Yeah, but his first 2 times through the order are not bad. So he'd likely get through at least 5 innings.
He has over a 4. He has over a 4 ERA first 2 through.
What's his 3rd through?
I'm liking this over.
Yeah, I think the over is definitely the play. What's the weather like there tomorrow?
70 degrees, 48% humidity. Wind is neutral at 10 miles an hour.
It's just so tough to bet overs with the Mets, dude, because, like, every time I bet an over with the Mets, it, like, can't hit.
Total has gone over in 10 of the 15 last Mets games. Over has gone 6 of the Mets' last 9 against opponents in the National League. But it's gone under in 4 of the last 6 against the National League East. Philly has gone over in 13 of their last 19 against the National League East. And it's gone over in 4 of Philly's last 5 games played on Wednesdays. Does that matter?
Because Bryce Harper didn't play today. Is he playing tomorrow? Do we know?
Said is not in the starting lineup Tuesday for rest, so he should be in.
I mean, this is my problem with the Phillies, dude. Their best hitter outside of Bryce Harper against right-handed hitters this year, and Bryce Harper's only had 61 plate appearances. Guess who their best hitter against right-handed hitters is?
Trey Turner.
Brandon fucking Marsh, dude.
Oh, wow. Not Castellanos, huh?
Nah. I mean, Castellanos and Schwarber haven't been bad, but, dude, Brandon Marsh is their best fucking hitter against right-handed pitchers.
Schwarber sucks this year, too. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Trey Turner's having an awful year, though.
It's better than Schwarber.
Oh, no.
Schwarber's got 13 jacks, but he's only batting 166.
Yeah, but he's got a 333 on base.
319 adjusted after tonight.
Damn, it's trash.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of like the Mets, dude. I just don't think this Phillies team is that good. I definitely lean the over, though. I might
Did
get
you see
to
Brandon Marsh drop the ball the other day?
Yeah, and that's weird because he's usually a really good center fielder, dude.
Yeah.
Like Gold Glove caliber. That was the whole reason why they traded for him. Was because they had 2 bad outfielders out there, so they needed a good center fielder to cover ground.
Was he in Anaheim?
Yeah, he was in Anaheim.
Okay.
Yeah, I lean Mets. I do like that over, though. I'll probably get to the window on the over. Any more thoughts on this game?
This game is gonna be hit or miss, but I really like the over. That's it.
Yeah, I think the over is the best bet of the game. I'm
But
gonna
you're
play
safe.
5 as well. But
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go, y'all.
I wouldn't trust Carrasco over Nola, but like y'all said, Nola's been pretty bad.
He's really bad. Third time through the lineup. All right, let's get some best bets for tomorrow. Hit me.
My 2 best bets are I'm going to take the Pirates on money line and give me the over for the Padres in Miami.
What's the over? 8?
8.
Over 8.
All right.
Yep, and I knew that was over 8 because that is going to be one of my bets as well. Miami, San Diego over 8. I'm also going to do Toronto and Milwaukee under 9.5. Then I'm going to put a fun first 5 parlay out there. Take it or leave it. We're going to go Pittsburgh minus half a run first 5. Miami minus half a run first 5. Milwaukee minus half a run first 5. And Philadelphia minus half a run first 5.
All right. I'm going Pittsburgh money line plus 115, and then I'm also going to take I'm going back with the fish, Miami plus 100, and then I'll also take Milwaukee plus 160. So I just think laying I think laying $1.90 for Manoah is just an insanity, dude. So just off value alone, I'll take Milwaukee plus 160. So 3 plus money bets there. I'll probably hit one of them, but it's all right. That's how.
If you hit 2, it's a good day.
Oh yeah, it'll be especially if I hit that Milwaukee plus 160, it'll be a really good day.
Yep.
All right.
Let's go, y'all.
Oops.
I do have to put out there. I did have the Russian River R&D number 17 IPA.
Oh, how is that?
Super good. It's got a lot of hops in there. It's got Idaho 7, Amarillo, Chinook, El Dorado, and Idaho Gems, but it is not overly hoppy. They did a really good job with this R&D. So
nice.
Super impressed. If you see 17, definitely grab it.
R&D, what's it called? R&D 17?
Yep. Research and development numbers. IPA number 17.
All right. I fuck with it. I'm just drinking I had a little glass of red wine.
Nice.
I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. But yeah, man. Thank you everybody for joining us. We really appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. I'll be back Friday with Aaron Kidd. We'll also be having a special guest on, Tanner McGrath from Action Network. So definitely tap in. We'll be talking some more baseball there. Aside from that, man, everybody have a very blessed Wednesday. Let's get this money, and hopefully the baseball gambling gods have a good day in store for us, not losing on 3 walk-offs. And
it's gonna be another good day, just like we had last week.
Let's go 5-1 last week. Let's carry it over. Let's get this. Let's do this. All right, fellas.